everyone, my name is Crystal and today we have another super fun pick a card reading. Today we're asking all about your significant person, your future or current partner or boyfriend, girlfriend, really important person for you. We're gonna get very, very specific and deep about who they are, what their personality is like, what their character is like, and what they need in a relationship. We have 3 piles today, pile 1, 2, and 3. You can go ahead and tune into your intuition. Pick the pile that calls out to you. As soon as you have your pile, you can skip ahead to your reading. Timestamps are in the description box, and I will see you guys in your reading. Hi Pile 1, this is your reading. I'm going to put out your cards for you now. I'm starting off with general theme of your relationship with this person, and then we're gonna get super into detail about who they are, their purpose, who they are emotionally, and what they are looking for in a relationship. So this is a very in-depth, who are they really kind of reading. The card that gives you kind of an overall feel for your relationship is the Grand Trine. So I love this card. This card, Grand Trines, are all about flow and has an ease to it, right? And it also says blessings. So I feel like the purpose of your relationship is about flow, and you will feel with this person that it feels like you work really well together. Maybe you complement each other. I'm feeling like maybe if you've been through difficult relationships in the past, this is not that kind of relationship. This is a more easeful relationship. I feel like this person wants what you want and you want what they want. You kind of work together on things. This relationship makes your life better. Okay, love it. Okay, so let's get into who this person is. So kind of like if we were gonna read an astrology chart and you would start with their rising sign, like how you just show up when you meet somebody for the first time, just how they look on the outside, like how they present. Okay, so how they present, the first card is Mercury. So Mercury in astrology rules Gemini and Virgo. So they could be a Gemini rising or a Virgo rising, or they look like that. And Gemini risings, Virgo risings have a youthful energy about them. So they might look a lot younger than they actually are. They might have a round face. They might have a child kind of energy, an openness. They could also, because of Mercury, be or appear very smart or very talkative. They don't have to be. If they're more of a Virgo rising, they probably would be more on the smart side. And if they're Gemini rising, they would seem more talkative or social. A lot of Gemini risings are very social. So it could be either one of those. Okay, take it as it resonates. Okay, the next card that we have for how they show up is the 6th house, and this is routine. So interesting, this is very Virgo, the 6th house. So this would be somebody that is into health in some way, they could be really into exercise or really into eating healthy, they could be a vegan or on some kind of diet or something like that. There's something about them. Also, they could have service energy where they like to help people a lot. Maybe they do some kind of service job, something like that. It doesn't have to be their life purpose, but it's how they kind of move through life. I actually am a Virgo rising, and I used to be a server, and I'm also good at service type jobs. It's not my life purpose, but it's I'm good at that because I'm a Virgo rising. And I know I have another friend who's a Virgo rising and he's a waiter. So it's a lot of times Virgo risings do those kinds of jobs as a day job. But any of those sixth house things, which are like health, routine, stuff like that. Also like nurses are sixth house as well. So they could have some kind of energy in like a medical field. Maybe they work as an assistant or something like that. That would work too. Any of those things. Okay, just putting, ideas out there for you guys. Okay, so now we have 2 tarot cards. We have the 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like when you meet this person, there's this energy of work around them. Like maybe they have been working really hard. Maybe they work at something that, requires a lot of focus, but it's like a craft or something that they're good at. It's like they work with their head down all day, and they could work somewhere that has wealth around it. What I'm seeing though, I think, is when you first meet them, maybe they're coming from work. So there's a little bit of like work on their mind because they just came from there. And this is also like a party card and an enjoyment card. So I kind of feel like they're coming from work and now they're ready to like unwind or something like that. If that makes sense to you. Or you could actually meet them in a work setting, or like if you live in a city and maybe there are like bars or restaurants where people who are coming from work come to relax. I feel like that could be one option as well. So definitely they do have this like kind of Virgo-ish energy of being a hard worker. Another option is they actually work in this place, like you're out and they could be working, something like that. That could totally be possible too. I feel like it'd be a nice place that they would work in, that you would be at. Okay, so cool. And one more card. Okay, the Sun. So this energy of how they show up is also like this like happy energy. Like I feel like maybe they're smiley. There's like this optimistic, smiley, bright energy that they have when you see them. This also reminds me of an actor because of the Sun could be like Leo energy. So they could be a performer who's like working at a service job. Absolutely. So they would have this energy of like shining, like a performer does, like being on stage. Maybe you'll see them on stage somewhere. That could be possible too. Okay, very cool. Okay, so now let's see who they are really. And you can always tell somebody's sun sign by like what they talk about. Like if you have a conversation with them, like what subjects do they bring up? Like what's important to them? Let's see what this person's, like what's important to them. Okay, so we have Libra, which is balance. So they could absolutely be a Libra. Or they could have 7th house energy in their chart, either one. But this would mean that relationships are important to them. So if you guys know any Libras, you'll probably see that they talk about their relationships a lot. Also like dating as well. So this person talking about their friends or their relationships, their one-on-one relationships when you meet them. Super important to them. I feel like this person would be looking for a partner because they're a Libra or they have Libra energy. Being in a partnership would be super important to this person. So they're probably either always in a relationship or always looking for the next relationship. Also, like somebody who has this kind of Libra energy, because Libra is ruled by Venus, which is the planet of beauty, they may be beautiful. They're very, very pretty or beautiful. So they may look beautiful to you. They have some sort of like Venus energy. Also, oh my gosh, also Libra energy has this like manners. There's like this etiquette and manners, this knowledge of how to be gracious and charming. Again, like social skills. So that could be possible too with this person. Okay, Cool, let's see what else we have with this person. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. Another relationship. Two kids that are soulmates. This is a soulmates card. So I feel like this person is absolutely looking for a soulmate. Love is very important to this person. Maybe romance as well. I feel like this person might have a lot of friends from their childhood, or they might have a brother or sister or siblings that they're very close to, or that they're very important to them as well. That is part of their identity in the world. Okay. Then we have, we have a Queen of Coins, Queen of Cups. Okay, so both of these cards in this deck especially remind me of mothers. So again, this energy of like their family, or somebody like a woman in their family being very important to them. So either a mother, an aunt, or like an older sister or something like that, that is like super, super important to them. They might have a very strong relationship with their mother, I feel like. And I feel like it influences who they are in a really big way. It also makes them want to like have a family and be in a relationship. Wow, okay, very cool. So now we're gonna pick some cards for like, what is their life purpose in the world? What are they here to do in their career? What is like fulfilling for them? So this might be something that they're working towards. They may not be doing it yet. They might be learning about it, or they might, be doing it, depending on how old they are and where they are on their journey. Okay, so the first card we have is Uranus, Genius. Very, very cool. So Uranus, they could be super smart, very, very gifted at science or math, computers, something like that. Or the other thing with Uranus is it's like Aquarian energy. So they could just be involved in like the community or something like that. It's like community, large groups of people, but also like this quick, very smart, intelligent, futuristic thinking energy, if that makes sense. Sometimes people who are very successful on the internet have very strong Uranuses, I've noticed, because sometimes I look at people's charts who are famous, like especially on YouTube. A lot of them have like this Uranus energy. So it could be like that too. They have like some kind of destiny like that. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Okay, ooh, we have the Chariot. And we have the Six of Swords. So the Chariot is about like having a breakthrough, a very successful breakthrough in your life that you've been working for a very, very long time, and you finally get to that level. So they may be working for something. It could be in this field that I was talking about, that they are going to be extremely successful, and maybe they haven't really gotten there yet, but they will. This like accomplishment. And also the Six of Swords is a travel card. So, and both of these are travel cards. So it could have something to do with like something international or something that they travel, if that makes sense. So that is really, really cool. This is like their destiny in their career. So we have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Okay, wow. So I feel like they are gonna reach this goal that they are going for, and it's gonna make them very, very, very happy. There's a ship on this card. So again, with this travel or international energy, it's gonna make them super, super happy. And Ten of Wands, like yes, something that they've been working for a very, very long time, Ten of Wands, and they finally get there. And it was like, it was very challenging, but also bringing home the rewards from the challenge. So they are going to be very successful at this thing that they are working towards. Okay, so now let's pick some cards for who they are emotionally, like in a relationship. Like, what do they need to like nurture their heart? What makes them feel secure? Those kinds of things. So we have some moon cards. The first card we have is Gemini. So people with Gemini moon, and what I find with them, when they're processing something, they need to see both sides of the coin. One of my Gemini moon friends, she will argue with me. When I'm talking about something, she'll argue with me. And it's because for her to understand it emotionally, she needs to argue, she needs to see all of it. She needs to experience both sides of what we're talking about so that she can understand it. So Gemini moon people are like that. They can be very intellectual, or they just need to talk about it a lot, back and forth kind of energy. Sometimes people with Gemini moons have like strong sibling relationships, or very like important sibling relationships. As I said before with this person, I think they have like family or sibling relationships that are very important to them. So they may need to have some things to work out in their life with their siblings. That could be part of it. Again, this energy, this person has this partnership energy where partnerships, figuring out relationships, talking, communicating in relationships is something that they're learning in this lifetime. So I love that. Okay, what else about this person's moon? Okay, cool. Yeah, so we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So yeah, I think what it's saying is that by doing this sort of talking back and forth, discussing, even arguing situations, that's how they come to new ideas. That's how they're able to move forward in new ways, is by that kind of energy. I also feel like this person might be very, 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 again, this like smart energy that this person has. All of this Mercury, both of these are very Mercury. This Mercury energy that this person has, this need to learn to communicate, to talk, all of that stuff. A big need for this person. And then we have Temperance. So again, with the partnership, yeah, it's like they need this back and forth with you in a relationship so that everything can come into balance. And they do crave that in their heart. Like once they do this, they crave like getting the balance. Again, this card reminds me of this grand shrine, right? So I feel like maybe you are this sort of energy that they need. Like, it's almost like if you have an astrology chart and it needs somebody else's chart to like sort of make it into like something even more bigger and beautiful. You're kind of like coming in to complement them in their astrology chart, if that makes sense. So, or, you know, in other terms, just in their life, you're complementing them in a way that they have like a nice flow, that they're craving this like complementing energy and flow energy. And you give that to them because of this trine that you guys have. So I love that. This is so cool. I love this reading. I just want to pick you guys a couple cards for like what you need to know, what the universe wants you guys to know. So I'm going to pick a couple of these. These are my Thoth deck. Okay. We have an 8 of Pentacles. So interesting because this is the 8 of Pentacles. So there's this 8 of Pentacles energy around you guys. So this is the hard work, right? The working on something, but also loving it as well, being good at it. So there's that. So there might be a process in your relationship where both of you are working on things, or maybe you're working on it together. And so it might take a while for it to like come to fruition. But I would say with this card, just enjoy the process of meeting this person. I don't think there's anything to rush here. I think there's a natural affinity that you will already have with this person. I don't think you have to think about it too much. I think it just kind of happens naturally. Yes. Prince of Pentacles, yes. So this is the take it step by step card. So the universe is saying, just take it one day at a time, take it step by step, enjoy the process. You might see this person regularly or start to see them regularly. Being in your life like in a very grounded step by step way is kind of like what the universe wants you to know. And already, I totally see this already in your reading. So I hope that made sense to you guys. Okay, I am going to stop the reading there. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you did, please remember to subscribe. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Okay, bye. Hi there, Pal 2. This is your reading. I'm going to put out your cards for you now. We're going to start with a card that's going to give you kind of a theme for your relationship. Then we'll pull some cards, sort of like if we were doing their astrology chart, but with tarot cards, their appearance when you first meet them, their life purpose, and also who they are emotionally and what they're looking for in a relationship. The first card that we have for your relationship is North Node, Life's Purpose. Okay, so what I would say for you guys is what you do for each other is you inspire each other to go for your dreams, go for your life's purpose, your North Node. Your North Node is like what you really, really want, but it kind of seems hard. It's like that point in your chart where you're going and you're leaving behind things that you've done for many, many lifetimes to go to that new thing. It's like your South Node is what you've done so many times that you could like do it in your sleep, and it's kind of like been done too much. And this North Node is like the opposite of that, and it's where you're going. So this person probably has planets on your North Node, meaning they inspire you to do your North Node. So that's very, very exciting, and we'll get into that, but they absolutely inspire you. And you inspire them. That is the point of your relationship, one of the points. Okay, so let's find out who this person is. So kind of like if we're doing an astrology chart, we would start with your rising sign, which is just how you present, like to people who have never met you before. Like if you were gonna go into a meeting of new people or a bar or something like that, how would people experience you? And this can also include your appearance and how you look, all that stuff. So let's find out. Okay, so interesting. The first card we have is the 12th house. And it says escape. So 12th house is Pisces energy or Neptune energy. So they may seem very Piscean when they meet new people. I have a friend that's a Pisces rising, and she's very artistic. She's an artistic person, but she like feels artistic when you meet her. She has kind of like a flowiness about her. So they might have that kind of energy when you meet them, or like a dreamy as well. A lot of movie stars have Neptune on their ascendant because people project their dreams onto them. They could like literally be dreamy to you. They're just sort of like aspirational to you in some way. Another thing is they could present like a musician. They could be a musician with a Pisces rising, or they could present as very spiritual. They could have like a bohemianness about them. Filmmakers sometimes have Pisces rising as well. Okay. And then we have Scorpio. Okay. Okay, so they can have a Scorpio rising as well, or strong Scorpio in their chart. People who are Scorpio risings seem very mysterious and almost like they have like a piercing gaze. So this kind of combination would make them very psychic, very in tune with other people on a very deep level. I feel like when you would meet them, they might want to discuss something very deep, or like even artistic, or get to know you on a very, very deep level. I don't think this is a surface person at all. This person could even be a person that is like shy or reclusive in some way with the Scorpio and the 12th house. What else do we have? Okay, so then we have the Fool. Interesting. The Fool and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like when you meet this person, yeah, this is almost like they've been working really hard. Maybe they have a day job to pay the bills, and they really need a break from that. And the Fool is like, well, I'm just gonna go out and enjoy myself and see who I meet, who I connect with. So they might actually kind of have this like open energy, this open childlike energy when you meet them, or it's like they just are so happy to be off work. It's like they've been working and they're so happy to be off work. So it could just be that. And then they have this opportunity to connect very, very deeply. Interesting. Okay, and the last card we have is Strength. Okay, so they might have like a strength about them. Either like, again, with this like Scorpio eyes, like piercing eyes, they have the piercing eyes. Or they like appear strong. Maybe they are muscular, maybe they work out. Some sort of strength, could be inner strength as well, just like an inner power that they have. Yes, very, very cool. Oh, also I'm seeing a lot of green, so they could like the color green or be wearing the color green when you meet them. Okay, so the next card that we're gonna do is what is their life purpose? And your sun sign is like your identity. It's kind of like your purpose, your identity, who you're here to be in this world. I always feel it's like what's important to you. So I pay attention to like what people talk about when I meet them, when I'm in a conversation with them, like in a bar or a party or something like that. What do they talk about a lot? And usually then I can guess what their sun sign is. So try it sometime when you go out. But anyway, this person's sun sign, so like their identity in the world. Third house messages. Okay, so I personally have a third house sun, so I understand what this is. This is somebody who has a love of learning. So they love taking classes, reading, watching videos, all of those things. A love of learning. I would say it's an insatiable love of learning. This person could also be a writer, a singer, an actor, somebody like in a career that requires some sort of communication. Absolutely. So all of those things. Okay. So let's see what else their purpose is. So this kind of person, when you would like meet them out, what they would talk about is like what things that they've learned. Like, oh, I learned this today and I learned this. And they would like maybe want to bounce it off you and find out if that makes sense to you and how to apply it to you, that kind of thing. Especially because this person, how they show up is like this Scorpio energy where they want to know about you, they want to go deep. So I feel like when they talk to you, they would want to talk about what they learned. Maybe they talk about like some kind of Scorpio thing, like astrology or psychology, something like that. And they want to like apply it to you and see how it applies to you, that kind of thing. That's what they would talk about. Okay. The next thing about their life purpose is the moon, okay? And the King of Wands. Okay, really cool. really, really strong water energy that this person has. The Pisces, the Scorpio, this is Cancer energy. Creativity, really important to them, creating something. And with that creativity, learning about it, and then making some kind of career out of it. So being entrepreneurial about it. So whatever it is that they are creating, whether it's like a business or a creative thing, they want to be very successful after they learn about it. They want to be really successful with it. And they will be very successful because this is King energy, meaning success. This is like the king of the entrepreneurs. So that's why I was saying he could be an entrepreneur, he or she. Or just, you know, creative people. All creative people have to be entrepreneurs because they have to create their own way. So yeah, I love that. That's so cool. They may have to wait. Like, it might be taking a while with this moon energy. So it's just good to know. Okay, and one more thing about their identity, 10 of coins. Yeah, so they want to make money. They want to be so successful with this creativity and learning. They want to be really, really successful. So, and they will be successful. 10 of coins, the ultimate success and happiness card. So yes, they have a desire to have a lot of success. It's super important to them. I feel like they will make it happen. This is a very smart person. Okay, determined. This Scorpio energy does not give up, you guys. So this person will never give up. Scorpio energy. It's a powerful, powerful. Both of these cards, Strength and Scorpio. This is a very strong, focused, driven, maybe they're even a little obsessive, I would say. So, but that's what it takes. That is what it's going to take for them to accomplish what they want to accomplish. So it's all good. And they are very inspiring to you, and you are very inspiring to them. So they are the perfect person for you. I feel like you will love being with this person, and they will love being with you. Okay, so now we're gonna see like what their actual career is, like how they make money, what are they supposed to do. We already know it's kind of part of their identity here, but let's get into like, it's kind of like the 10th house in astrology, which is kind of like how the public is going to see you. So this could be your purpose for making money in the world, your career purpose. Okay, so we have Pluto. Okay, here we go again. Pluto, transformation. Here we go, Scorpio. So all of this is very connected for them. I'm feeling like maybe they have been through a lot. Sometimes Scorpios have been through a lot, like from their childhood. They went through like some trauma or like a difficult childhood in some way. And I feel like there's something about that that is part of like who they are in the world, how the world is going to see them. It's very important that they transform that they like make lemonade out of the lemons, you know, that it's like or they shed that skin actually, that they become the butterfly out of the caterpillar. Very important for them. They might, also people might see them as spiritual in some way, or like a very deep person. Let's see what else, because it could be a number of things. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have this Two of Coins. So this is like a couple doing a couple of different things. They have two different things they're pursuing career-wise. So that's very, very positive. Again, with this moon energy, this creativity, that I feel like part of their life purpose is being this creative person in the world. And it's going to be very inspiring to people. Okay, so we have Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles again. Again, this idea of making their own way, of entrepreneuring, making their own way. It's not a conventional thing. Maybe they come from a conventional background in some way, but the way that what they're doing or the way they're doing it is not conventional. So again, this like maybe having side hustles. There could also be money coming to them, like receiving money in some way. I don't know if it's like inheritance or it's more like grants from the government or something like that, if they are an artist. There's that. That's part of their life purpose as well. And then there's this Two of Cups, partnership. So they could be partnering with someone else, also with both of these Two of Pentacles, the two, and then this two. So maybe working with somebody else, or even like with you, you know, maybe you guys will work together. That is totally possible too. Definitely working with someone else, maybe their significant other in their life's purpose. So maybe in your chart, you show up in their 10th house in some way, you know, meaning that you are part of their like destiny, their world stage destiny. You are a part of that in some way. It could be. Okay, so now we're going to find out who they are emotionally. So this is like how they need to be nurtured, how they need to be loved, what they need to feel nurtured, what they need in a relationship, all of those things. Okay, so we have the moon. This person got the moon 3 times now. 3 times. Wow. So this person is very, very connected to their emotions. They're connected to their moon energy. Moon energy is female energy, so they might have a strong female side to them. Like they may not be like your typical, if they're a male, they may not feel like a typical male. They may be very in touch with their emotions or their intuition. Yeah, and if they're female, then they're in touch with that side. Okay, so they could have a Cancer moon. They could have Cancer in their chart, or just like a really prominent 4th house, which is the bottom of the chart, which is the Cancer house. Like this love of home I'm getting. So like somebody with this moon energy has like a strong need to have a home that feels very loving and secure, nurturing. They might like cooking too. Cooking might be something that makes them feel very nurtured. So if you like cooking, you can help them in that way, or they might be the cook, but cooking or just home life in general. Feeling very secure at home, feeling like home is peaceful and nurturing. Also, like with all this water energy, this person might love the ocean or lakes, something like that. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, Empress and 7 of Pentacles. So Empress energy, again, in touch with their female side. They might have a very strong mother in their life, or they need like that kind of nurturing energy from their partner. Okay, so we have a 7 of Pentacles. They have to take breaks, and they have this need to look inside, Scorpio, and figure out like what they want very deeply. So this need to stop and contemplate, am I going in the right direction? What am I doing? This need to stop and do that is super, super important to this person. So they might work really hard. They do work really hard, because as I can tell you, right? They do work very hard. They have a lot going on, but they also have this need to stop and take breaks, take time for themselves. So one way that you can help them is when they need to take a break, let them go away and take a break. Like don't try to like get them to do something, you know, spend time with you. Let them take the break first, and then they'll come back refreshed and be able to be with you. I think that's what the cards are telling you, if that makes sense. Okay, let's see, who else are they? Okay, Hanged Man. Oh my gosh, yes. This person, the Hanged Man, as I was saying about the caterpillar to the butterfly, this person, like, inside really needs the like transformation as well. I feel like they need a very deep partnership. I'm seeing that a lot. This person who needs somebody that's just like, will go deep with them. You know, the Pluto energy. They want to connect on a really like a soul level. So yes, the Hanged Man, like preparing to like transform, that is part of their desire for a relationship, you know? And so this is very cool. I feel like your souls will grow a lot together in like a super positive way. I love that. Okay, and yes, oh my gosh, this Prince of Cups, this one in particular in this deck, he's like, just see how he's like going deep, deep into the swamp. Yeah. So this person is not afraid to go there. They are not afraid to go deep. They're very, very much a lover of learning about themselves, going deep into themselves, and thus they want to go very, very deep with their partner. So you will love that too, because that makes them the right person for you. So you probably have similar things in your chart where you also need to go deep with someone. So they will be perfect for you. So let's just pick you a couple cards, like what you need to know. Please, anything they need to know? Okay. Okay, the Hermit. Okay. So yeah, as I was saying before, they're working really hard and then they need to do the Hermit time so that then they are refreshed to be 100% for you. So you might have this too. You might love to do Hermit. Embrace the Hermit, that's the first thing. And one more card, please, for what pile 2 needs to know. Okay. Okay, yes, 5 of Swords. So I feel like this person, either in the past or in the future, maybe you have an argument or something, or they need to walk away. Let them do that because they will come back. Let's pick one more card. Okay, yes, so this is almost the same card, the 5s, of like some sort of maybe an argument. Might not be with you, it might be with someone else, where they have to like go and be by themselves to figure it out. And yes, oh my gosh, yes. And then the Sun comes out of it. So yes, don't worry if that has happened in the past or it happens in the future. Don't worry, let them take their space because they will come back. And look at this, this is the best card in the whole tarot deck. This is the Sun. This is like happiness and joy and like clarity, right? And just like being aligned. This person is meant to be in your life with this North Node. So just trust that. Any difficulties that have been in the past or the future, know that it's just part of the process for your beautiful relationship. So I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you did, please remember to subscribe. I hope you guys have a great day and I will see you guys in the next reading. Okay, bye. Hi there, Pile 3. This is your reading. I'm going to put out your cards for you now. We're starting with a card that's going to give you just an overall kind of purpose of your relationship with this person. And then we'll get super in depth about who they are, like how they show up, their personality when you first meet them, their appearance. Then we'll go deeper into who they really are, what is important to them, their life's purpose, and also who they are emotionally and what they need and what they're looking for in a relationship. Okay, so the first card is your relationship. It's going to be the purpose of your relationship. We have second house, owning. So this is really interesting because this is about building something concrete in the world, second house. So there's something about building something together or having things together, having a house, maybe having kids, maybe having a business, having something, like building something real in the world. That is what's super, super important in your relationship. It's a second house relationship. Also, like security. Security might be super important part of your relationship. Beautiful. Love it. It's this Taurus energy. Okay, so also money as well, because there's money in here, so money as well. Okay, so now let's see who this person is. So like if we were going to do an astrology chart for this person, but with tarot cards, we would start with their rising sign. And your rising sign is like how you show up, right? When you meet somebody that you don't know, how do you present? What do you look like? You know, what is your personality upon first glance? So let's see what this person is like. Okay, so we have Cancer. So they might have a Cancer rising or a strong Cancer in their chart. Cancer is ruled by the moon, so they might seem a little bit, people with water risings have like sort of like a flowiness about them. They might feel like they might seem emotional or very connected to their emotions. They could also be some kind of creative person with this strong moon. One of my male acquaintances has a moon like right on his rising sign. He's actually very emotional when he talks. When you first meet him, he has like an emotional quality about him. He's also really funny, but he's like very like sort of connected to his emotions on the outside, if that makes sense. He also, this person, he or she, they could be shy. Sometimes if it's a Cancer rising, they could have a shyness about them, or shy around people that they don't know, but not around people that they know really well, if that makes sense. Friends or like family, or friends that feel like family might be really, really important to them. Maybe they show up with their family, something like that. Okay, so then we have the sun. Interesting. So they also have sun energy, and sun energy is like Leo. So they could have Leo in their chart or on their rising. They could be a performer with this sun, right? Like when they show up. Or they could just be like super optimistic kind of a person, joyful, really like enjoying the moment. Maybe people are very attracted to them. I feel like this combination of the sun and the moon when they show up, right? This like emotionally connecting to people, but also like being like almost like a magnet. So this is a really magnetic person, I would say. Okay, how else do they show up, please, as they're rising? Okay, okay, all right, so 10 of Cups, the family. Another more Cancer energy, or family, or people that they care about from their past, or people that feel like their family, long-term friends, are super important to them. They may be with them a lot. You may meet them at such a gathering of their family or their friends, somewhere where they feel really comfortable around those kinds of people that they know are super important to them. Because that's how they present this happiness energy. So again, this person has a lot of happiness around them. Maybe they're like a carefree person as well. Also, they may love parties, is what I'm seeing. We have the 7 of Cups. They might love parties, is what I'm hearing. They love like gathering with people that they care about. This is sometimes a drinking card, so they might enjoy drinking. It doesn't have to be, but also like creative energy, as I'm seeing before, that they have like these creative ideas that they might talk about when they, you know, meet you. Again, with the flowy, kind of flowy, dreamy energy that they give off when you meet them. creative energy or dreamy. They could be an artist of some kind again. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Cups, which is the same as this card. So yes, this strong Seven of Cups energy, a love of escaping. So they might have a lot of creative dreams that they want to accomplish, or they love, again, this love of like maybe escaping difficulties of life by having fun or doing creative things with their friends. Okay, so that was the rising. Now let's see who they really are. So if we were gonna do the astrology chart, their sun sign would be like their life purpose. So let's see like what is important to this person, their identity in the world. Okay, so we have Aries. All right, so wow. So people with Aries energy, they are here to like put their own stamp on the world. They have something, a vision, something that they want to do, and it's like theirs. They want to do it. Aries. I know a lot of Aries and people, and they just are a very strong-minded person. They have a very strong idea of what they want to do. Aries energy. So let's see what else they have in their chart. Okay, so we have a High Priestess and a Hanged Man. So I feel like this person might have some sort of entrepreneurial dream that they want to do, and they're kind of, they're very connected to it with this priestess. Like it's almost like this gut connection to themselves. They're just like connected, right, with the High Priestess. And the thing that they want to do, it hasn't shown up yet. It's kind of like a process of getting there. And then we have a Hanged Man, like they're waiting for it to happen. Okay, wow. Okay, so then we have the Five of Wands and the Tower reversed. So this person, what I'm hearing is a spiritual warrior, or just a warrior in their own life, where it's like there's like this need to battle something in their life, like they're overcoming something that's holding them back. It might be that they've been through a lot with this Tower energy, and this is about rebuilding. They might have been through a lot with like younger life, or they had like a challenging younger life. Like on the surface, right, they're very kind of carefree, but magnetic. But underneath, it's like they really have this like strong Aries like purpose and like this drive, right? And maybe they have such a strong drive because it's taken a while for them to get to where they want to be. And this five of Wands Tower, it's like they really have to fight. They're a fighter. That's part of their purpose, is being a fighter and coming out on top and overcoming these obstacles. They've had like huge obstacles in their life, and they don't want to let their past dictate their future, but they have to, it's like they have to push past it. There's a lot of transformation required for this person in their lifetime. They kind of have to push past like their programming. I'm getting like their family programming is something that they have to overcome. But they will, with these very strong cards here in their life of a rebuilding and of a new life. So if this makes sense to you guys, yeah, it's like they're different. They're kind of different inside than they are on the outside. Okay, so let's see what their purpose is, like what their career purpose is, what like their sort of world stage purpose, if we were gonna look at their 10th house in their astrology chart. Okay, so we have Aquarius, I know. Cool. And then we have the first house, the body. Okay, interesting. So this is Aries house, Aries again, Aquarius and Aries. So this purpose of Aquarius, this person, as I was saying, their friends and their family, their network is super important to them. So in their life purpose, connecting to a network of people, either like a community where they live or like an internet community, is super big part of their life purpose. Aquarian. They could also have like a different way of looking at things, like maybe they have like a different outlook than other people, a different point of view that is really important for them to embrace in the world. And then this vision, again, the first house, the vision, the Aries vision that they have that they need to put out into the world. So I feel like the world will see them as this person, as this like fighter. The world stage will see them as this fighter and this person that accomplishes things in spite of obstacles. You know what I'm hearing is, if you guys know Anthony Robbins, he's an Aries. He's an Aries with a Pisces moon. When he was a kid, he came from a really, really difficult childhood, and it made him who he became. This is how he discovered how to empower himself, and then he started teaching other people. So that's what I'm seeing. It's this like Anthony Robbins energy. I mean, not that they're gonna be an Anthony Robbins, but still the same sort of like overcoming against all odds, the things that hold you back, going from like rags to riches, or from not being known and not being important to being important, something like that. This huge obstacle to overcome in their life and like fighting for that. That's what I am getting. And so again, this like kind of like Anthony Robbins, connecting to like a large group of people, or creating a tribe or a group of people around you. Maybe like a group of people that all want to be entrepreneurs, or all overcoming their obstacles. Something like that. Okay, we have the Emperor and the Two of Wands. So yes, this Emperor is about being a leader. So they may end up being a leader of a group of people, being a big boss. This like accomplishment that this person is going to have in their life, to be an emperor type person, very successful. What I'm hearing is it might take them a while to get to this point. This is kind of like an older man on here, so it might take them a while to get to this level of accomplishment, but this need to be successful in this career is super important to them. So that's really cool. And yes, this is the Two of Wands. So they might have like a couple of different ideas, a couple of paths in life that they want to take. Maybe they start one idea and then they have two, two things that become successful. They also might have a travel, sort of a love of travel that is part of their purpose as well. What I'm hearing is they might help people see like what direction to go in life. Yeah, again with this sort of Anthony Robbins energy that I was picking up on before. And then one more card for their purpose, the Seven of Coins. This is a very headstrong person that in accomplishing their goals, they're going to be very focused on accomplishing them. So that's very positive. Okay, so now let's find out who this person is emotionally. So this is who they are in a relationship. This is like how they feel nurtured and like what they need in a relationship, which is often really different than these other cards. So let's see. Okay, so the first card we have is fourth house, roots. Yeah. Okay, yes, this is what I saw before in their rising, in how they present when you first meet them. Fourth house is the Cancer house. So they could have a really strong need for family. Like, what I'm hearing is they need a home base. So they're doing all of this like Aries, kind of Aquarius. This is like out energy. This is like out in the world, right? In their career. And then at home, they need strong, secure family energy, roots. So I feel like what they need is a very grounded family life, like calm. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Let's just take this one too. This is the Two of Cups. So a partner, a harmonious partnership, then everybody is happy. Their partner's genuinely happy, and that makes them genuinely happy. This like beautiful flow, this partnership, working together in this very, very grounded family kind of energy. That is what they're looking for in a relationship. So like a nurturing home, a home where there's not a lot of arguing, where it's more like very nurturing. They might like cooking. This is like the Cancer, right? They might have a Cancer moon, or they just might have a moon in the fourth house. But either way, like cooking could be something that they enjoy, or they enjoy doing with their partner, with you, or you could cook for them. But this, you know, anything that's really nurturing inside the home, I see them really wanting a harmonious partnership. Again, you know how we started out with the second house about building something with their partner? This is about security. So you offer that to them. You are this like sort of security for them. You feel very solid to them. They are looking for that. They're looking for a solid person in their life. They're looking for someone who expresses what they need so that they can help you fulfill your needs and you can help them fulfill their needs. This is like a win-win relationship where everybody is genuinely happy, a very good partnership. Okay, beautiful. Okay, the Priestess, nice. This is the High Priestess. So again, a soulmate. They're looking for somebody that they're just like connected to on a very deep soul level. You know, they did show up as this Cancer rising. They do have a lot of Cancer in their chart. And so this like intuition, so emotionally connected to their partner, very important to them. Okay, we have a Four of Cups. So a need to take time for themselves. Okay, again, what I'm getting is they work really, really hard and they need to take a break. They need that like time away from doing this Aries energy to nurture themselves and refresh themselves. So the home provides an area for them to escape from the difficulties of life. And that is really what they're looking for. They're looking to almost like connect spiritually at home, if that makes sense. So you being home, their relationship is what I mean. I do feel like though, they want to build a home with their significant other. So they're not looking for like craziness in their relationship or, you know, ups and downs in their relationship, but they are looking for security in their relationship. They're looking for a relationship, a long-term relationship where the person lets them, everybody gets their needs met and there's like a lot of balance, and they can take time for themselves there. And it's like they get nurtured in the relationship. Okay, and then we have the Four of Coins. Beautiful. This is like a very solid foundation that they are looking for, and it's like a treasure chest. So they see the security of the relationship as kind of like an infinite treasure chest. What I'm hearing is that they don't see security as boring. They see it as like this ongoing treasure chest. And I feel like that's kind of what they want in a relationship. They feel like the more security that they have, the more treasure that they will get from the relationship. Like the golden, like the goose that lays golden eggs, that kind of thing. Like it's an ongoing, beautiful thing, the security of the relationship. Beautiful. Okay, so what do you guys need to know? Just like a couple cards about what you need to know about this relationship, okay? Okay, so we have the Four of Wands. This is the classic marriage card. So I think the universe is telling you that there is absolutely going to be the potential for this person that you guys will get married. Or if you don't want to get married, go to the next level, whether that's moving in together or having a relationship, whatever the next level is. I see that this person would definitely want marriage or something very, very secure like marriage, partnership. Okay, about what pile 3 needs to know. There's 3 cards, but I'm going to read them because they're all really good. Okay, so we have the Lovers. Okay, again, very similar to this. That I feel like they're saying that there's absolutely the potential for marriage. Now we have 2 marriage cards, or strong partnership. And again, with this 4 of Cups, just like this, that if the person has gone away, like they needed to, I don't know, retreat or something like that, maybe you called them or something, or want to know, you know, energetically, where are you? That kind of a thing. They're telling you that they just need time to process. As I said before, like that's part of their emotional process, is taking time away from everything to process before they come forward again. It's called rubber banding in some psychological relationship teachings. It's called like, it's like a male rubber banding, where they need to take time back and they need to pull back before they can move forward. So that's what this person is doing, whether they're male or female. And the Judgment card, this is the revelation. So you will, if you're not sure about this person at this point, or if you're not sure when you meet them, that's okay. Like this is going to be revealed to you. The Judgment card is like a very clear revelation that they are the right person. So don't worry, the universe will be in charge of that. And you have so much strong partnership energy that I feel like it'll be obvious to you as well. Your purpose is to build things together. So I absolutely see that for you guys. So amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading today. If you did, please subscribe. I'm getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, and once I get there, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So please subscribe so you can be part of that giveaway. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you again in the next reading. Okay, bye.